So, which one of you is gonna be the lucky man to get that elite class? Hey everybody, welcome back to more Triangle Strategy. I'm SlayerMathis, and last time we betrayed Frost and fought Evlora, which was a terrible idea. Don't ever do that. And this time, we are going to be doing something similar, but not quite. We will start off with our promotion. We have 1 Medal of Valor. And let's give that over to Travis. We haven't used Travis all too much.
Think I should have gone easy on him?
No. It would be dumb. Don't go easy on people. Now, right now, we've decided to go and report the salt trade to Hyzant. There's a little bit of some different things here, however. So, we still have all the notes from our investigation. If you want to go the same path, where you fight in Sorceler's encampment, you do the same thing that we did before, on the first time that we went through. You know, we eventually inform, I believe, like, a guy over here, someone over here, they tell us, you know, we give all the information out. Actually, no, we don't even need to do that. This is just helping us find information. We do have all the information right now, however, we don't actually really need anything from it. However, what we can do is, since we have all that information, we can quickly go in and do all the other stuff. I'm pretty sure, at least. I hope. So, we'll just show this off, and maybe I'm entirely wrong about this. Who knows?
What news? Have you learned anything?
Sorceler is shrewd. He'll not reveal his true colors so easily.
Nothing can remain hidden indefinitely. A thorough review of the testimony shall show us the truth.
Benedict is right. Let us review what we know to be true.
Lord Serenoa, what does the evidence at hand suggest? Let us begin with Sorceler himself. What is his crime?
So, in order to get the second option for a mission when you go to turn in the assault to Hyzant, what you need to do is you need to not get the questions right away. So, obviously before, it would say he sold us salt. We're not going to.
He bribed nobles right under our noses in Glenbrook.
How could I have been so blind to his dealings in the upper echelons of my own kingdom?
Though we know this to be true, I doubt we'll build a worthy case now that Frost rules the Crown City.
If we cannot secure the help of the remaining saints, we've no choice but to present our case directly to the Hierophant. Doing so will require incontrovertible proof of Sorceler's improprieties.
And as long as we got that first one wrong, we can get the other ones right. As long as you get any one of the questions wrong, you will be brought into the second half.
Claris said Sorceler kept a secret.
We don't need to do that. And that would be...
So, we'll find the vanished cargo ship.
How do you propose we find something that vanished without a trace? Suspicious as it is, we'd best search elsewhere.
Might the bribe Sorceler plied Glenbrook's nobles with be connected to his illicit dealings?
We know the ledger tracking the tainted salt exists.
The vanished cargo ship is suspicious, yes, but we'll not find an unmoored vessel.
Despite our best efforts, I'm afraid we haven't evidence enough to confront him over his crimes.
And Sorceler will find us out soon enough, if he hasn't already.
Time is of the essence, then. What is our next move?
Though we lack proof, we'd best raise the issue with Kamsel once more.
Serenoa and his retinue know House End is involved in the illicit salt trade, yet fail to secure any solid evidence to back up their claims. Their position growing tenuous, House Wolffort makes a reckless bid to persuade Kamsal, Minister of Domestic Affairs, to levy charges.
Minister Kamsel will join our cause, won't he?
It's hard to be sure, but we must press our case and have faith. That is all that is in our power to do.
You! Are you House End's dogs?
A messenger, my lord, from the palace. I seek Lord Serenoa Wolffort.
You have found him.
Lord Wolffort, you have been accused of coercing Minister Sorceler End into unlawful acts. Your presence is required at the palace so the Holy One may question you.
House End is the guilty party, not Serenoa.
If you've testimony to give, you are welcome to stand witness at the trial.
My lord, this may be a good opportunity to bring our case directly to the Hierophant and the other powerful entities of Hyzant. I expect the Saintly Seven are not of one mind on this matter. If you can persuade some of the ministers to side with us, Sorceler will have nowhere to run.
Perhaps. Or you could end up the one with his head on the chopping block, Serenoa.
Even so, we cannot make an enemy of Hyzant, else we truly will be alone. I must stand trial, plead my case to the Holy One and the Saintly Seven, and hope that they believe me.
So with that, I'll explain a little bit more once we actually get into the trial. But first, we have another side thing that I don't believe we've ever seen yet.
You've been summoned to the palace, Minister Kamsel. The Holy One is to hear the accusations against Minister End and question House Wolffort.
Very well. So, Sorceler has made the first move. Serenoa must not have been able to secure evidence against him after all. But order cannot truly be restored simply by sentencing House Wolffort. I must make of this opportunity what I can.
So there is to be a trial. I see.
The Holy One requires the presence of the Saintly Seven immediately.
And here I thought you nearly had it, Wolffort. Did I overestimate you? No matter. There is more than one way to trap a greedy boar. Now then, who will be best put to the task?
So yeah, they don't believe in us, but this is all part of the plan.
The inquiry of House Wolford, stood accused by Minister Sorsley End, will hereby commence. We of the Saintly Seven will preside over this trial. Serenor Wolford, you stand before the Holy One. Do you swear by the goddess to speak the truth?
I swear.
Answer the Saintly Seven's questions and prove Sorsley's guilt.
Minister Exham Marshal, you may begin the proceedings.
We know Minister Sorsley quite well, having worked with him for these long years. But we know comparatively little of you, Lord Serenoa. Therefore, we must first determine whether you are worthy of our trust. Surely you have not forgotten his position among the Saintly Seven of the Holy State of Hyzant?
As we went through our investigation the first time, we unlocked a bunch of notes that weren't always used in regards to finding the evidence. This is what they are for. Now, getting questions wrong will not change your mission. This isn't something like the Key to the Roselle, where if you choose the wrong answer, you will get a game over. This is simply, basically, you get all the questions right, you get a reward. You still have the same mission, but it's a little bit different. I will be just getting that reward, so it is as I wrote in the documents I provided.
I have written it all down as tradition requires.
Yes, I have read through your report. It is a sign of sincerity that you would proceed according to our customs. Indeed, I can confirm you are a man of honor and integrity. Once all presiding over the trial have had a chance to express their opinions over your report, we shall pass our judgment. I have nothing further to ask.
Next, Minister Kamsel Farrant will make his inquiries.
You must understand the difficult position you have put us in, sauntering into our home to denounce one of our own. We are a welcoming people, and so must be wary of those who seek to take advantage of our open hearts. If a stranger came to you with unfounded accusations against one of your people, I doubt you would take him at his word. Have you any proof of the foul deeds you claim have taken place in our land?
I love Kamsel's voice, but also, we are a welcoming people. Bullshit. As for this one, I have a witness to the salt transport.
I have a witness who has seen the salt being transported. One of the guards at the source.
Oh, one of our citizens. Any entrusted to protect the source must swear an oath of honesty to the goddess before assuming duty. Well then, it seems we ought to consider the matter a little further. I have nothing more to ask.
Minister Tenebris, if you would.
It isn't strange that lay people would fail to grasp the goddess's infinite wisdom. We seven, however, do understand her will. For most, our teachings are the only way they know how to live according to her plan. It is moot to judge Sorsley, one of the seven, based on evidence brought against him by a layperson, no matter what that evidence may be. Unless you have testimony from one who understands the goddess's will, there is simply nothing we can do.
God, that's a load of horse shit. But for this one, Clara's told me Sorsley kept a secret ledger.
Lord Clarus of the Consortium is the one who informed me of Sorsley's secret ledger. If you cannot believe me, you must at least believe him.
Lord Clarus is indeed a man of excellent character, but he is still a mere merchant. One whose heart is ruled by coin cannot possibly understand the goddess's will. I've no further questions.
Minister Lila Viscraft, ask your questions.
It is plain to me that Sorsley has indeed engaged in misconduct, namely bribery. Yet while I do not doubt he bribed an official of Glenbrook, what the bribe was for remains unclear. Perhaps you can shine some light on the matter, Lord Serenoa?
I do like how among the Saintly Seven, there's 3 that are questionably moral, and there's 3 that are definitely not. We still don't know anything about the Hierophant, but we know that Tenebris is evil, Sorsley is evil, Edor is evil. Camsel, Exarm, and Lila seem like pretty decent people. Just a bit misguided or a bit too devout. That's the one. Anyways, Sorsley wanted to ensure the official silence over the cargo vessel.
The ship that disappeared in the night must have been carrying unlawful salt. He'd have wanted to keep that quiet.
Yet rumor of such a ship has reached even my ears. Would it not be an utter waste of coin to buy a single person's silence, when so many have already heard the gossip? I have no more questions.
I, Edor Delmira, will ask one final round of questions. I cannot deny, Lord Serenoa, that Sorsley can be foolish. But he is also dedicated to the goddess, and he has worked much good as one of the 7. Though he is not faultless by any means, I believe the goddess yet favors him. If we are to pass judgment on such a man, we must prove his guilt to the goddess herself. So let me ask you this, Serenoa Wolford. Where exactly are we to find such evidence against Sorsley End?
And this one would be in his encampment.
There must be some evidence in House End's encampment.
Ah, yes. The goddess would not be able to see into a place so stripped of faith. Perhaps we would be remiss not to search the encampment on her behalf. My questions are done. Now we will confer with one another. The Holy One will pass judgment after hearing our opinions. Serenoa Wolford, the Holy One has passed judgment. House Wolford is found to have spoken true. Therefore, we find House Wolford innocent and declare Sorsley End a traitor.
What?
Calm yourself. It seems the goddess has mercy yet to give you.
Praise her, and praise her wisdom. What mercy has she for me?
You will stand in combat against House Wolford. Whomsoever emerges the victor will be cleansed of their sins.
Combat?
But your sins are indeed heavy, Sorsley. Therefore, we give this to House Wolford.
If you don't get all those questions right, you will not get this extra grounding amulet. That is really the only difference between getting questions right, getting questions wrong. Battle will still be the same. It's just, again, you get an extra grounding amulet. But that will be it for this time. And next time, we face Sorsley in combat. So until then, see you guys later.